Hello. How's your week been? How's your week been? Oh, Yales. Now these are a bit more of a pleasure to pick because they actually talk to you. I mean, the bitting's a bit short, like, but they actually talk to you when you're picking them. You can feel the levers, so they're pretty. Not at the first place at the start of I was learning to pick, but they're a nice pick because you can sort of hear and feel the feedback. So we're going to go for 5 gauge, fairly long wire. Yale strongbolts fortresses tend to be because there's a couple of sort of one cuts in there, so it's quite a high lift sometimes. I don't know what's actually in this one. I don't think there's only ones in this, but we'll have a look. So okay, so it's sort of really light tension, and we're looking for, in one of them, one of these levers, there's almost like a driver. So I'm going to go for it. The stuff starts to get really tinking. Stuff starts to get solid pretty quickly, so you've got to be careful. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's quite solid on 3 there. Three is alright now. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 5's not ready yet. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still got a lot of spring in it. 1, 3, 2's a bit sticky. 3, 4. It's 5 doing. 5's a bit crunchy. It's a bit better now. You can let off the tension a little bit on and off. You'll hear them drop. There. That's the driver, I reckon. I'll call them drivers, and that's not the right name, number 5. There you go. They're a funny little pick. You can hear it clinks and clunks and clinks and clunks. It feels like you're in a full snotch, but you just got to give it little nudges, little tap, 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 tap. They're a funny different pick, but they do talk to you. And you got to always look for that drive. You got to go on and off with it. They're a bugger for it, they are. Once you get through, you can have a look. So let's have a look at the Yale. I quite like picking Yales, to be fair. They're a nice lock, a little bit better than a fortress. Can be a little bit tricky. All depends on the bitting, though. Not each brand don't pick the same. It's the bitting you're picking, not necessarily the lock. Yeah, they've got different features, like some have lower levers, some don't, which you got to get past. But it's the bitting can be the trickiest thing. So yeah, it's just a generic deadbolt Yale. Again, sort of no spaces in this one at all. So what we got? Number 3, false notch on the top, so to go quite tinking that little part there. And move it out of the way. So first one's number 3. The second one is a number 1, false notch on the top again. Quite a high lift. Number 1, I said, the highest lift that you got to go. That's why you need a longer wire. Bounces back onto a 3 again, false notch on the top, sort of a medium sort of size, slowly dropping down to a 2. Okay, yeah, and then going all the way back down to a 3 again. All false notches on the top, so higher lifts would get you through this quicker. No spaces, that's generic lever. So there you go. So we've got what do we have? A 3, a 1, a 3, a 2, and a 3. So pretty flat bitting, to be fair, you know, not extremes as such. 1s, 5s, 4s, 2s and all that sort of stuff. You have that in there. Very dead simple locks. The generic curtain. Okay, this interacts with the bolt. Yeah, this one's not worn so much, so some sort of splatter on the sides. Obviously a spring which puts pressure on your curtain, and then the bolt. You know, there's not a lot to these really. The biggest security feature is actually these anti-saw pins in them, but compared to the other ones, are really quite lightweight. Yeah, so that is the Yale deadlock. So what we got then? Supporters. I did promise you guys, I did promise you the lock with the extreme. It was a funny old bugger. I haven't oiled it up. Someone did suggest oiling it up, and we did have a few suggestions of what it is. If anybody else wants to put in the pot what it is, that'd be great. Some it's a remodeled Century, I think it was, someone said to me, but who knows. What else do you reckon it is? So supporters, let's do the old dream. Who's going to get this big lump of lock to drive you nuts? Only one of you in the old pot. What we got? Who is it? Oh, Sonia guessed. Sonia, congratulations. I hope you have some fun having a little play around with that. So I'll send that off to you ASAP. Now remember guys, if you like the video, please put the old thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And remember, it's an interactive learning channel, so comments, please leave them below. So Sonia and everybody else, have a fantastic weekend, and I shall see you all very soon. Everybody take it easy. Ta-da!